Number 5, Kereta Ranggajati. So this train was from Yogyakarta to Surabaya. So this is my first time traveling to Surabaya, and I'm currently outside the Yogyakarta Tugu station, and I'm currently going inside. Already had my boarding pass, so the train has just arrived from Circlevin, I think, and I will be trying the business class. So currently I'm now walking to the coach for the business one, and I'm quite anxious and excited at the same time. And this is what's inside the business class, and it's like a two-two configuration, but in one seat you need to share with the other person. And currently I'm just reviewing what's inside this class, and we are now currently leaving Yogyakarta, and this is my first time traveling to this route, going to the east of Java, and the legroom is so good. It's really excellent, and it's really spacious. And this is the compartment of the bags. It's quite narrower as compared to other compartments of the other trains in Indonesia, and the crews are now selling their products inside the train. Then I bought bistek because I think this is kinda full even without rice. So I tried to order without rice, and it's what's inside. It has patty, it has eggs. Instead of rice, I have potatoes. It has vegetables, the sauce, the corns, and the beans, and of course the jasmine tea. This is always my favorite inside the train, and this was my tea moment. I so love the taste of the jasmine tea. We don't have like this in the Philippines, and every time I go to Indonesia, I always make a point to buy jasmine tea when I have my train ride. So this is another cup of tea because I went to the cafeteria and tried to relax in there, and I ordered the premium tea, and their cafeteria was so clean. It has no people at that time. It has only a few people at that time, and it's quite comfortable. It makes you relax in the cafeteria. And another the tea moment for me, even though it's too hot, but still I really like sipping that hot jasmine tea. We are now approaching the Surabaya city, and this is my first time in Surabaya Gubang. By the way, we ended up at Surabaya Gubang station, and I'm currently waiting for my grab bike at this time, and that's it. Number 4, Kereta Jayabaya. So this train ride was from Surabaya to Malang, and it was an early morning train ride, like 3:30 a.m. in the morning. And I am now boarding the train, and I'm surprised with this economy class because it was so clean, so new, it smells good. And currently we are now leaving the Surabaya Pasar Turi station, and we just stopped at Surabaya Gubang station, and that time I was so sleepy. I just recorded some videos outside while the train is running. And after that, I sleep, then record, then sleep, then record. Then I was able to witness the passing of the train in the big river like this one. And of course, this train ride was so memorable because of the view outside. Going to Malang is like ascending, and you can see a lot of rice fields, a lot of mountains while on the road. And finally, we just arrived at Station Malang. There's nothing to do in this train because I feel so sleepy that time, and I was just like sleeping all the time until the train arrived at Station Malang. So I just walked to the exit gate of this station, and this station is very clean, it's very organized, and you can feel the nice vibe of the station. And I went outside, then find some food, then waited for my friend. I am now here in Malang. This was my first time in Malang, Indonesia. Number 3, Kereta Api Ambarawa Express. So this train ride is from Pasarturi, Surabaya Pasarturi Station to Semarang, Poncol. So I already got my boarding pass, then the officer scanned my boarding pass, then I just waited for the train. The train is already arriving from Semarang. So this is now Kereta Api Ambarawa Express. And there are so many passengers at that time waiting for the train. And I'm now walking to the coach. So I will be riding the economy one. And there are so many passengers. I think this is fully loaded train, and this is the legroom. It's not that good, it's not that bad, and this is the tray for the bottled water or the cup of hot tea. And we are now leaving Surabaya Pasarturi. And this is their cafeteria. It's very nice, it's very clean, and I ordered, of course, jasmine tea. That's my favorite. And this one, the nasi goreng bakso. So it's good and it's spicy. Then this is the interior of the train. It's quite new. It's looking good all the time. And that's it. Number 2, Kereta Api Senja Utama Solo. So this train was from Circlevin to Yogyakarta. So this is now the train arriving from Pasar Senen Station in Jakarta. And I will be riding the economy class of this train with my friend. We are now entering the coach of this train, and there are so many passengers. This is the legroom. Not good and not bad, because this is just an economy class. But I've noticed that this train is very new. It smells good. It's so clean. And the atmosphere inside the train is just so relaxing. And in the seat pocket you can find cellophane. Then these are the outlets if you want to charge your phones. But that time I was so sleepy because this train ride is, I think, from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. So I have no sleep, and it's hard for me to sleep inside the train. Early in the morning you can see a nice view of the central Java. We are now approaching Yogyakarta station. I think this was already my third time in Yogyakarta, and this is now the station Yogyakarta Tugo. And that was my experience with Kereta Api Senja Utama Solo. Number 1, Kereta Api Menori. So this train was so memorable because this was my first time to try an economy train in Indonesia. So I rode this train from Pasar Senen, Jakarta to Semarang, Tawang station. And I look so tired in here because of my flight from Manila. This was the train arriving at Pasar Senen station. And this is Kereta Api Menori. So its route is from Semarang, Tawang to Pasar Senen, and I rode the economy one, and it's quite compact inside, but I like the color, I like the ambience, and this is just similar to some other economy trains, like the Senja Utama Solo. And this is the legroom, this is the content of the seat pocket. We are now currently leaving Jakarta. So they have this kind of monitor. I like this one because it feels like the train is a modern. And of course, this train ride is an evening train ride, so I feel so sleepy. And this is what I ordered: a fried chicken, and of course the sambal, then some mayonnaise and some spices. So the chicken is not that crispy at this time. So of course I ordered my favorite, jasmine tea. And this is the interior inside the train. I think everybody is sleeping at this time because this is a long train ride. It's like 8 hours, and we are now arriving at Semarang Tawang station, and this is my first time in Central Java, in Semarang specifically, and I have no friends here, so I just went directly outside to find some taxi and go to my hotel. So thanks for watching.